apologizes for not coming to the station earlier, and now, right? Because now he's consumed with guilt, because if he had gone in earlier, maybe Dick Heaton would not be dead. And he wouldn't have such a great business partner to work with anymore. So then they bring in Heidi Conrad, probably Hyde, but I'm calling him Heidi, the guy that brought the note, and he states that he'd known both Bill Fisher and Dick Heaton for a while. He was the organist at the local theater. Oh, that's what he did for a living. Okay. But he was friends with these big brokerage dudes. He'd received a call from Dick on Thursday asking him to come to his office at 6 o'clock that night. And once he was there, he introduced Heidi to a man named Frank, and then he gave him instructions to go out to the car and wait as he and Frank wait for them to leave the office and then follow them in his car. So he waits and then sees 3 men emerge from the office and hop into the car. He follows the car to the rental house. He follows them inside, where Frank and Dick take this 3rd man upstairs. I'm just trying to think of what other bad name. Harry and Dick, I guess, could be good.
Oh yeah.
Frank isn't working, but they take this 3rd man upstairs. Basically, Heidi witnesses everything that happened. He then tells Heidi to take Frank to the bus depot, buy him a ticket for Indianapolis, then go to the hotel where he'd been staying and where Frank had been staying and settle his hotel tab. But when Conrad asks Frank what's going on, Frank says the man upstairs is someone who had stolen something from Dick, and it's okay, and he doesn't need to worry. So Heidi Conrad doesn't feel good about any of this, so he follows through on the bus ticket ask, but then he doesn't go to the hotel. Instead, he spends the night at the rental house, leaves the next morning, and tells Dick he will not be coming back. So he participates thoroughly, and then it's like, and that's plenty for me. So here is the room where Bill Gates was held. Oh. That's the mattress on the floor.
Gross.
And isn't that creepy?
Oh, it's so creepy.
Oh, the 20s were creepy. Then, in the middle of all this, Bill Gates arrives at the police station to turn himself in.
Okay.
So he gives his account of what happened. He tells about the whole kidnapping, being held hostage in the rental house, finally killing his own captor. It checks out with everyone else's stories, but they still have to charge Bill with the murder of Dick Heaton. So the case goes to trial. This is my favorite headline of all time. Former local man. What? What's this kind of man now?
So we don't care.
Yeah. He's from Louisville, but he left, so he's a former local man. He's not one of ours. Monday, May 12th, 1924, the judge rules Bill Gates acted in self-defense. He's found not guilty, and he walks away a free man. In the meantime, the police have identified this Frank as Indianapolis private detective Frank Cordell, and he and Heidi Conrad are tried as accomplices in the kidnapping. Conrad's case is dismissed because he clearly did not know what the fuck was going on. But Frank Cordell, however, admits to having been a part of the kidnapping. He just didn't know the severity of Dick's plans, so Cordell ends up getting 60 days in jail. In the end, the police theorized that based on the amount of surgical and medical equipment in the house, Dick Heaton was planning to castrate Bill Gates for the imagined crime of sleeping with his wife. And if Bill hadn't brought his second secret gun with him and outsmarted him, he would have gone through with his insane plan. And that is the bizarre story of the Louisville torture house. Did you have a question?
Dick would have taken his dick. But that's not what that is. And we've had enough dirty jokes for the night. Stop it.
Everyone.
Great job.
Thank you.
That was fucked up.
Thank you. Right?
Together, we're making life better for Coloradans, protecting wildlife and expanding our parks. Together, we're investing in better transportation options so Coloradans can get where they need to go. Together, Colorado's oil and natural gas industry, environmental groups, the governor, and Colorado state legislators put their differences aside to make all this happen. Together, we're building a better Colorado. Here, anything is possible.
Paid for by Coloradans for responsible energy development.
Fossil fuels, pollution, exploration, pipelines. without even realizing it. Your money might already be funding this. Does that align with your values? At Clean Energy Credit Union, your money works for you and the planet. We use your dollars to fund renewable energy, sustainable communities, and a brighter future. By pooling deposits with a community of people who care about the planet, we're able to provide loans that help more people afford clean energy. The future is built by the choices we make today. Make yours count. Choose Clean Energy Credit Union.
Colorado, your home deserves an upgrade that saves energy. Finance insulation, heat pumps, energy-efficient windows, and a variety of other home enhancements at rates as low as 5.24% APR. Colorado-specific rebates make it even more affordable to save. Clean Energy Credit Union, banking on a cleaner future.
This is Window Nation, your source for affordable replacement windows at the highest quality. So if you've got old, drafty, sticky, or leaky windows, you need the experienced pros at Window Nation. You can pay a lot less and still get the premium windows you're dreaming of. Their custom windows are guaranteed to be a perfect fit, and they're backed by the best warranty in the industry. Go to getwindownation.com or call 866-90NATION for your free estimate. And for a limited time, buy 2 windows, get 2 windows free, plus no payments for 2 years.
So I go second?
What are you doing? What are you gonna do tonight?
So we're back in Verona. Picture it, it's beautiful. I was about to show you this photo. Marlene Oaks with her children. Adorable, lovely. And this story, you feel like it's a regular, the husband did it story, and then there are twists and turns, and fucking, he did it, but there's crazy shit happening. But it's crazy.
Okay.
Spoiler alert. Okay, they've been married 9 years, 8 and 4-year-old kids, and then this dude, so they pick up a hitchhiker named Glenn St. Hilaire. He works for Bill and lives on their property in a trailer. And Bill, the husband's like, hey, Glenn, you should fuck my wife.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Glenn's like, okay. It's probably, I think it was way more romantic than that.
Was it? Sounds about as romantic as it could be.
Basically, Bill, so Marlene and Glenn fall for each other. They're hooking up, but Bill has a chick on the side, like all this crazy stuff. And yes. So here we are. On the day of October 11th, 1980, Marlene and Bill have an argument, and according to Bill, Marlene skips town. A couple days later, Bill reports her missing. And he tells police that he and Marlene had gotten in an argument, and she just got in her car and drove away, leaving all her social security and licensing things.
Yes.
And purse behind, like women love to do.
Yeah. I have to get away, mostly from my purse. It's dragging me down.
Yeah. I need to sign out of my purse for now.
Just be free.
That's
Of
right.
identification.
He claims he spent the whole night driving around looking for her, and they also question Glenn, and they both deny any involvement in Marlene's disappearance. And Marlene's kids were in bed the night she disappears and didn't hear anything out of the ordinary. And Bill tells his 2 children that their mother is a drug addict, an alcoholic, and a sex worker. He doesn't use that word.
Right.
And that she didn't care about them and left town. Just, your mom doesn't love you, she left. I'm the daddy in this situation. He says, within a week, okay, wait. Police find no evidence of a struggle in Marlene's home or in Glenn's trailer, and they really try to find her. Her dental records are faxed all over the U.S. in case there's, an unidentified body, but there's no new leads, and the case goes cold. A week after Marlene disappeared, Bill Major took his 2 kids and moved from Kentucky to Pawtucket, Rhode Island, where his parents live. That's Marlene Oaks and Bill Major, and yes, Siamese cats usually don't like assholes, but that cat doesn't look happy.
He doesn't. He's definitely stretching away.
Yeah, look how cute she is. Okay, so Bill remarries pretty quickly 1 year later, and the kids are raised with this asshole. So The daughter Lalana and her brother Donald grow up believing that their mom ditched them, and their father is, of course, extremely abusive. Lalana remembers her father beating up her brother so bad once that Donald couldn't pick himself up off the floor. And in the Forensic Files episode, they show a photograph of the kids from that time, and he's smiling, but he's a fucking black eye. He's like a little 8-year-old. It's the saddest thing you've ever seen. They both have to miss school to hide the bruises all the time. And it turns out he's also sexually molesting both of them and raping them. Yeah.
He's a fucking monster.
Yeah, so he's a monster. Eventually, Lalana gets the courage to tell their new stepmother what's going on, even though the dad, this fucking asshole Bill, had threatened that I'll kill your brother if you tell, I'll kill your sister if you know. And they, of course, believe it. The stepmother eventually gets around to calling the cops, but this first time around, she confronts him and he says that he'll never do it again and he has a problem and all this crazy shit. But eventually, Bill, when Donald's 13, he tells his stepmother again, the cops are called, and Bill is immediately arrested for first-degree sexual assault.
Good.
Yes. Yeah. He's convicted in 1985 and sentenced to 15 years in prison, and now 9 and 13, Lalana and Donald move back to Kentucky to live with their maternal grandmother. And one day, Lalana, and this chick is such a fucking badass, she's interviewed throughout the whole of both of these episodes, Forensic Files and Cold Case Files. I mean, the courage this woman has is insane. When she's a kid and she's living with her grandma, she asks, why did my mom leave? Have you heard anything from her? And her grandma is quiet and then says, your mom's dead, your father killed her, tells her. It's awful. And also the stepmother who told finally and who fucking skedaddled after that, thankfully, she also gave back her wedding ring, which turned out to be Marjorie's ring. So
Gave it to the grandma?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Bill is released from fucking prison after serving 9 years. 11 years. I mean, a little better, but not much.
Well, no.
It doesn't make us.
Still, yeah.
So in 1996, in Kentucky, here in Verona, they're trying so hard to pin this on him. They know he did it. They just don't have a body. They don't have enough evidence that he did it. So when they see he's getting out of jail, they try to extradite him and bring him back. And they now know about the sexual abuse that was going on when he lived in Kentucky. So they're going to try to get him on those charges. They find other kids who also had been molested by him. But the fucking motherfucking statute of stupid limitations runs out on fucking child molesting. Yep, I know. And he's let go and he goes to live in Fairhaven, Massachusetts. Third wife.
How do they do it every time?
He's good at small prisons. They have been funding in one.
Oh. He's a bad boy. No, he's a literal monster.
Well, she thinks he was in prison for robbery, but eventually Bill's fucking dad calls her and is like, yo, your husband's a fucking pedophile, and she stays with him. I know. I don't know.
That's the thing about being a rebel.
Oh, this is Lalana. She's such a fucking
Oh,
badass.
nice.
So, no? Okay.
They're confused.
Okay. he moves away, but Lalana is determined to put him back in jail, so she decides to investigate the fucking disappearance on her own.
Nice.
And she starts watching old murder investigation shows.
Yes.
I'm sure, like the ones she's eventually on.
Yes.
And she's like, I'm gonna learn everything I can about luminol and also about investigating a crime, and I'm gonna fucking take care of it myself. It's amazing. When she's only 20, she's given access to her mother's case files, and in it, she finds that on the day of her mom's disappearance, Marlene had told her sister that she had proof against Bill, and if anything happened to her, the information would go to police. And that she also tells her that she's planning on leaving Bill. And it turns out that Marlene had kept a diary that she'd given to Glenn, old in the back dude.
Yeah.
She was hooking up with.
Her lover.
Her lover, thank you. Because she was worried Bill was going to do something to her. And when Marlene had disappeared, he knew she wouldn't have abandoned her kids, so he had given them the diaries to the police as evidence. And in the diary, Lalana finds entries that imply that her mom had found out about him molesting Donald, that she had walked in and seen him with her son and was like, you motherfucker. And it says he tried to hide what they were doing, but I know what I saw. I guess I died inside. I told him not to touch me ever again, and if he ever touched Donald, I'd kill him. He wants me to help him, and I don't know what to do.
So, like, help him get better?
Yeah, like, I'm sick, you know,
Yeah.
that bullshit. And Lalana also finds evidence that her mother was considering divorce as well, and threatening that she was going to tell Bill's mother that he was a fucking pedophile, molesting his kids. So obviously he has reason to get rid of her. To find out more, Lalana interviews everyone she can who knew her mother. She logs all the conversation, and everyone tells her the same thing. We know your fucking dad did it. And let's see. And then Lalana discovers that 1 year after her mother's disappearance, a hunter found a human skull in a rural strip of land just a mile from her home. I know. And the bones have been too badly degraded.